Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about some basic components of electronics. So first of all, we are going to discuss about LED. So light emitting diode is a diode which when connected in forward bias generates light. Okay, and the light generated depends on the color for which the LED design. So this is basically this is the LED. And according to this definition, LED contain two leads. These are the two leads, the first one and the second one. The positive terminal, longer one. So this is the positive terminal, also known as anode terminal, and this is the shorter one. The shorter one is the negative. So this is the negative terminal and also known as cathode terminal. Okay. So here LED will glow when positive pin of LED is connected to the positive terminal of the battery and negative pin of LED is connected to the negative terminal of battery. So the symbol of battery is like this. This is the positive terminal of battery. This is the negative terminal of battery. So positive we have to connect positive with positive and negative with negative. So when we connect this circuit like this, it will start glowing. Okay, so this is the whole process. The operating voltage of an LED is between the 1.8 and 3.3 volts. So here this battery is variable from 1.8 volt to 3.3 volt. So अगर हम if we take this battery from 1.8 volt to 3.3 volt, it will work like a ideal LED circuit. So here this is the LED circuit. So now we are going to discuss about about breadboard and mini breadboard, which is a second main part of basic part of electronics. So breadboard and mini breadboard is a thin plastic board which is used to hold components to test out the circuit temporarily before making the actual final circuit connection. And a breadboard has internal connection which makes it very handy to connect different components based on the requirements. There are two major types of size in which breadboard are available. So this is the mini breadboard. Here we have two rails, two power rails, positive, and this is the negative rail. These all points are connected with each other. These are connected like this line. Okay, and these points circuit area. These points are connected like this. These points are connected like this in a vertical lines, and the main lines are connected like horizontal lines like this. So this is the 400 pin breadboard, and we have another one which have 800 pins, and that is also called as normal size breadboard. So it has 800 pins which we discussed in it to be used for making connections. It is suitable for making complex circuit prototypes. Okay, and the mini mini size mini size it has 400 pins in it to be used for making connections. It is suitable for comparatively smaller and simpler circuit designs. So this is our third basic component of electronics, that is battery. So battery is the one of the most commonly used device in electronics. A battery is a source of electrical power consisting of one or more electrochemical cells put together and provided with some sort of external connection to use the power. A battery basically works on the principle of conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. This is the main point. It converts chemical energy into electrical energy. A battery has two terminals. two terminals. First one is positive and second one is negative. So this is the positive terminal of battery, this is the negative terminal of battery, and this is the symbolic diagram of battery. So this is the positive pin, this is the negative pin. So there are main two types of batteries. The first one is rechargeable and second one is non-rechargeable. Okay, so these batteries once exhausted can be recharged with help of chargers and the utilized again. The common mobile lithium-ion batteries can be considered as a nice example. Okay, and the second thing is the non-rechargeables. These batteries are used and exhausted, can't be recharged again and used. So basically, these batteries are only meant for one-time uses. Okay, thank you. So now our fourth basic component in electronics is resistor. So this is the resistor. This is a symbolic diagram of resistor. A resistor is such a device which finds use in almost everything related to the electronics. A resistor is used in lamps, fans, toasters, microwave, etc. Technically, a resistor is a two-terminal component that is used to obtain electrical resistance in a circuit. Basically, it is used to control the flow of electrons in a simple circuit. So when we have higher voltage uh, than a uh, than our operating voltage, so we will use some resistance in between the path like this is our LED whose operating voltage is 1.8 volt to 3 volt, and we have a battery which have 5 volt potential. So we use a resistance here for some blockage of current. So when we when we place a resistance here in a series with battery and and LED, so then what will happen? The flow of current reduces and this light will glow perfectly. So this is all about the resistance. Thank you. So the next component in our basic electronics, that is DC motor. DC motor is also known as direct current motor. Direct current motor. So a DC motor machine is that convert chemical or electrical energy into mechanical energy by making the rotors rotate either in clockwise or anti-clockwise. So here we have a rotor, we have two terminals for power supply. So if we supply positive voltage on this positive terminal and the negative voltage on this terminal, it will rotate like this, clockwise direction. And when we apply positive here and negative here, then it will rotate like this direction. Now when we remove the battery from these terminals and rotate this rotor like clockwise direction. When we rotate this in clockwise direction, it will generate positive current here, and when we rotate it in anti-clockwise direction, then it will generate positive current on the red wire. So the direction of rotation usually depends on the polarity of they are connected in. So this is all about the DC motor. So we have three main components in DC motors. The first one is our rotor, which rotates when power is supplied to the motor. The second one is connecting wires, and the third one is the motor body enclosed functional part of the motor. So it's all about the motor, DC motor.